Salakia. Just give me a second. Because I, learning this, it's hard. It's hard. My brain, you lose thoughts. It's right here. That's why you gotta highlight stuff. Cause I know for me, I gotta highlight it. Cause I can't remember, coming out of this stupid world in the spirit, right? You did things in the world you should never been doing, and it fucked you up. Right? I know for me, I just can't remember where it was at. I know I can. If I ain't highlight it, I won't be able to find it. So like, or remember. But through the spirit of Yahweh Shai, he just made me think of this verse. Here we go. Salakia. Which I got both of the verses, which clarifies a whole situation of judgment. Right? It says 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 6. Alright, I'm gonna read all this. So, I'm gonna read all this. Verse 7. For we walk by faith and not by sight. And we are confident, I say, and willing rather to be absent from the body and to be present with Yahweh Shai. Yeah, we can do it that way. Oh, be in the spirit, but we supposed to be here. Supposed to be here doing this labor of love. All right, this is what we're supposed to be doing. Wherefore we labor, that whether present or absent, we may be accepted of Him. So both sides, you want to, even if you're dead right now, you want to be accepted of Yahweh Shai. But we rather labor. The labor is the part that this is how you're going to obtain your crown. By laboring. Going hard for the king. Wherefore we labor that whether present or absent, we may be accepted of Him. So this is what we want to do. We want to be accepted of Him. So we can get the righteous judgment. Okay? See, He hath not dealt so with any other nation. So He have shown us his what I read, so like a small state. Alright, so we read that the restoration, we about to be restored. The power is about to be restored. Knowing His judgments. Alright. He hath not dealt so with any nation. Right? This is Psalm chapter 147, verse 20. He have not. This is the part that Esau and the gang, that they know that the Lord is not dealing with them. But they know back in their mind that the Lord gave them something, which is the earth. All these things, it all culminates to each other. It all, like, how did we get this? Because they gave it to us because of this people didn't do right. And what proves that? What's that verse? He accuseth his brother. Oh, well, come on, Lord. Look, they're eating pork. They're eating shrimps. They're being lesbians. They're being homosexuals. They're killing each other. Come on, don't give them back. Don't give them back the righteousness. But the Lord Yahweh Shai is an equal opportunist. He showed favor to the wicked. How did He show favor? He gave the earth to them. Based upon our wickedness, our iniquities. That's why it happened. So, we want to be restoration. Everything, but we went into that word restoration, right? Let's do it again. Just because. Alright? Which is powerful stuff, man. These people fool you, man. We go to work and we look at these people having all this stuff, but we don't have nothing. Because they had everything, they'd be walking on air. Evan Rothschild, maybe not, died. Oh, Rockefeller died. So that's not everlasting life. That's not forevermore. You got all that money, you stole, you hid all the money, and you dead now? Come on, bro. The Lord promised us eternal life, everlasting, forevermore life. Okay? And He's going to restore that back to us. Restoration. The action of returning something to a former owner. How you going to go around that? Place or condition. We are not in a good condition. Okay? He's gonna, let's go into a little more. The synonyms, if I said that right. Repair, repairing, fixing, maintaining, refurbish, recondition, reinhabitation, rebuilding, and that's what's happening to us. We are being rebuilt. So we about to encounter, we want to get all this back, and He's gonna do it. How is He doing it? Through His words. Right? He did. This is what he didn't do it. He did. This is what He's doing for us, man. And this is where it comes in at, because we're gonna receive a crown. And this is spiritual, bro. I'm speaking right now. I could feel the spirit of Yabashimel Shah flowing. It's just very powerful stuff, man. It's very powerful how this is coming out right now, because this is not of me. This is of the spirit of Yabashimel Shah. Because right now it's 4:52 a.m. in the morning, and like all day since yesterday I was thinking about this verse, because I read this verse to somebody. Well, actually I let them read it, right? And I let them read a couple other verses. And I told this individual, I just want you to read it so you won't tell me later that I didn't tell you nothing. This is how I'm rolling right now. So you ain't gonna say, "Oh, you never said this to me." Well, you ain't gonna use nothing against me. You know what I mean? Despite the position in my life you are, it doesn't matter. You read it yourself, and then so it could get right in your brain. Right? That's just how, because as I took care of that situation. Which is what we do anyway. We go out in the highways and the byways, and we read. We put our videos up so we can get the blood of these individuals out here off our hands. All right. Psalm 147, verse 19. He showeth His words unto Jacob. And that's what we do. We go out there. Apostle Hard just said recently, he said, there's only one place in the scriptures where it mentions the plaque. That's which is a very important thing. We put the two sticks together for Judah and Ephraim. If I said that wrong. For Judah and Ephraim. For Judah and Joseph, and then show the people, and they're gonna ask, "What is this? My name is on there," and that's what they do, because we got one side for Negroes and one side for Judah, and when you break down when you look at the plank, which is together one stick, you can see who they come and ask that question. Hey, I'm Dominican. I'm from this country. Oh, what this mean on this side? That's the question they ask. So we are showing, we are being restored back, restoration. Everything is coming back to though you once knew this, brought back into remembrance. This is really powerful, man. What's happening, man? And they can't. Every time they try to cover it up, the truth bursts out. It can't be hidden anymore. He showeth His He showeth His words unto Jacob, His statutes and His judgment unto Israel. He didn't say nobody. That's the perfect time to say everybody. Now here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. He have not dealt so with any nation. And as for His judgment, they have not known them. Who's the them that they didn't know? The other nations. What proves that? I just told you He showed favor to the wicked. He gave them something they didn't earn. Joshua didn't earn the earth. This bum, this twerp didn't earn the earth. What we doing right now, we about to earn the earth. We're going to earn it back. Okay? Again. So we gotta use little words like that to clarify things. We're gonna remember ourselves, and we're gonna worship our power, and then we're gonna get. And He's gonna give us back what was ours again. Restoration. See how this is going. This is not of me. I didn't. I was trying to sit down, and do a type, but the verses that popped in my head, Yahweh Shemel Shah gave those verses. So that was powerful. All right, so let's read this in the NLT translation. Which the Wadi Yahweh Shemel Shah for the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, because he had put in them, he had put on them, he bestowed on them how to navigate and find certain things so it can make it. They went through the books, man. I just don't think, men like, all right, men like Apostle Gabar, Apostle Rakar, and Apostle Ramlan and the rest of the elders. I don't think they got time to lie for another man. I don't think nobody. I just don't see them doing it. When you meet these men, but they can see, they experience being around Apostle Har and the other. They all experience each other more. But when you get in the presence of these men, you can, if you love them or hate them, right? Because we have seen men that been in their presence and then after a while they hated them. If you encounter these men and then when the spirit of Yahweh come upon you, it makes you love these men more. Just telling you this truth, and because they're the ones you wear out the feet of the saints. They don't want us leading you back to Yahweh Yahushua. They reintroduce you to Yahweh Yahushua the right way. These are just thoughts that's coming back to these are just thoughts that's jumping in my head, which makes logical sense because I was in this is the week of dedication, and I was out working out and going towards Philly and stuff like that, and we met up with the brothers in DC, and you could see we was having the ceremony, you could feel it, and that's further away from the apostles, but you could tell their how you say, their fruits has grown, bro. Through the spirit of Yahweh Shah, the Lord set up these men to bring out the proper to nourish the proper men so they can lead the charge with Yahweh Shah. And it's a spiritual thing, man. What's happening is a miracle, and it's a spiritual thing. So Salaki, and you gotta have faith in this. That's why it says 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 7. For we walk by faith, not by sight. All right, and we will, and not by sight. We don't see Yahweh Shah yet, but they revealing themselves through the spirit, through the men that He set up, and you are being brought back into remembrance when you read these words, man. We are confident, I say, and willing rather to be absent from the body. Sometimes we feel like, man, we want to give up the spirit, but that's not the way to feel, though. This is the ultimate patience, man. This is when you have patience, man. The patience, rather to be absent from the body and present with the Lord Yahweh Shah. Yeah, we would like to be with Yahweh Shah, but right now we want Him to come to us. Come get us. Come get us up out of this mess. Come show yourself that we are right for waiting for you. Wherefore we labor that rather present or absent we may be accepted of Him. Who's the Him? Yahweh Shah. Okay? And this is the point where I was trying to lead up to, because when He come back, He's going to set judgment for both sides of the party, of this party. It's going to be for the righteous, and it's going to be for the wicked. And that batch of wickedness, You don't want to be under Anshanshu in them. All right. So this the bad and the good. Let's read on. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Hamashiach Yahushua, that everyone may receive the things done in his body. So your spirit that's in that body, you're gonna be judged for what you have done in this flesh and all the other fleshes you was in. All right, we need to clarify that everyone may receive the things done in his body according to that he has done, whether it be good or bad. So judgment is coming for both sides. And the one that you judge for good, they're going to get pulled up in those chariots. The one that get judged for bad, will get hit with laser beams and missiles. Alright. Alright. And look, clarified, here's a little this the ice in the cake. Verse 11. Now, knowing therefore the terror of the Lord Yahweh Yahushua, we persuade men. And that's where the apostles come in and the elders. We persuade men. Knowing the terror, you know, the knowing the terror what Yahweh Yahushua do to people. He put the spirit in the body, and the body could just lay there. That's terrible. He put the spirit in the body, and then you have abortion, and you suck the baby out, and the spirit filled with pain. That's terrible. That's just on a low scale. Famine. Knowing you and your baby ain't eating in days or something, and then you ain't getting no food. That's terrible, man. That's the terror of the Lord, Yahweh Shah. He don't want to see you eat nothing. It's his decision if you're gonna eat. What proved that? When he said he fed the birds of the air, so how much more he gonna feed you? Knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, Yahweh Shah, we persuade men, but we are made manifest unto Yahweh Shah, and I trust also are made manifest in your conscience. So, that just stuck out right now. I had to stick with that one. So, all this, what we about to encounter, it's gonna be pure hell. But like Apostle, Elder Yahshua said, he said, what we about to go through, it's gonna be some hell, but it's gonna be all worth it. It's gonna be all worth it, and that's how that's the mentality supposed to be in. This is purification. We're being cleansed to come back to our first estate, though we once knew this. All right. So Salaka, how this turned out, that was not my decision. It just, all right, Salaka. Jude chapter 1 verse 5, and I will therefore put you in remembrance, though you once knew this, though we once knew these judgments and statutes. Right. How that the Lord Yahweh Oshai, having saved the people out of the land of Egypt, which is over there, Montezarium, them Sudanese, them tall motherfuckers, Matumbo and the gang, afterward destroying them that believe not. And he did that in the wilderness. And the angels which kept not their first estate, but left their inhabitation. That's us. Our first estate was us being with the angelic force, with Yahweh Yahushua. Right? He has reserved an everlasting chain, and that's these bodies. This is an everlasting chain. Over and over again, we go in the same the different bodies. The spirit going. This is an everlasting chain. These bodies, man. Every time you can grow. What I saw one person grow up. Was born and came out with with two heads and shit. That's fucking terrible. Two brains on one body, and then if one side get mad, it punch the other side. That's fucking some terrible shit, man. That's chains of darkness, man. That you can't go around that. That's chains of darkness, bro. an everlasting change under darkness, unto the judgment of the great day. So every time you grow into a new body, you get ran down on. You get ran down on if you're not doing it right. The Lord, He even put thorns on the righteous. So, Salakia. All right. Um. So yeah. We're about to be restored. Restoration is coming. We're about to have everything back, and it's going to be glorious, man. We're going to show you how you do it, Zan Joshua. We're going to show you how to do it. We never going to die, but you're going to always die and come back and remember the things you have done. It's going to be glorious. But nobody likes you. We ain't supposed to like you. We got to go to work and deal with your punk ass, but that's it. We got to feed our families. But when it's time for this to pop off, we'll have a briefcase of faith. We're not going to follow your bum ass. You ain't been with a bum who ain't earned what you got. You remember that verse in Job chapter 9, verse 24, the earth is given. That's a very important. The word given, I'm going to give you this, but you ain't do nothing for it, but I'm just going to give it to you. Stupid ass. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Got a lot of things running through my mind right now. But we're going to end this. All right. Yeah. This is Psalm chapter 149, Psalm chapter 147, verse 19. He showed his words unto Jacob, his statutes, and his judgment unto Israel. He hath not dealt so with any nation. And as for his judgment, they have not known them. Praise ye Yahweh El Shah. So, just wanted to bring that home. And, yeah. So, all praise and honor and glory to Yahbashim El Shah, Bashim Kakwadash, the Wadi Yahbashim El Shah, the apostles and the elders, great millstone. Shalom to the Akim. The Wadi Yahbashim El Shah, for the apostles and elders, great millstone. Shalom. Shalom.